Hi everyone, I'm your friends. Let's start to study Python today. Before that, few quick updates on the last class. Audios was low and the phone were very small. Sorry for that. I'm trying to correct it in this one. So today's topic will be variables and things related to that one. So let's start. Then PyCharm. Okay. We'll create a new file and new variable. So what is variable? Variables are like containers to store some values. Like this is a value, we need to store it in a container A, and how we will store it? We'll give assign value. So for example, like if you want to store a person's phone number in your phone, how you will store it? You have the number, and then you have the name Peter. Then you assign it to that person's name, and then we can give address and everything that will come to later. Now we have this one, so this is assigning. So let's assign one variable. So we can make the computer calculate certain things like a equal to b, a equal to 4, b equal to 5. We can make them add the numbers or subtract or anything, just like that. Okay, so now I will say what is this. Let's print the value of a. Now how we will print? Run. See, the value of a is printing, value of b you can make it print. Okay, so now I'll show something. We need to know what is the type of this variable. What is this type? What is this type? Okay, for that, how does Python takes the type? Type means how this Python is taking those variables. See, it's the class integer. So there are 4 type of data types that Python support. I'll give you examples with this example. B equal to C equal to 3.45 and D equal to, okay, so let's print all the types B, C, D. Okay, so this is integer, string, float and boolean. Boolean value is true. Now let's, boolean is like true or false. It will only be true or false. True or false. Okay. Okay, now that is one thing. So now you got to know the type and how the values is assigning. So now how we will print. There are types how we will print certain things like A, how we are printing A. Okay, now I will take this one. Okay, let it be there. I need that later. Okay, now I can give value of A. Will this print the value of A? No. Now how we will print the value of A? We can put my, yeah, so the value of A, let me add equal. Okay. Or there is another way, that is if you know with C or CBP, you might know this. That is this value will be assigned to this one. Okay, now print. Now this is a bit confusing, but you will get it. And then we need to print the value here, like something should come here, right? That is what is happening here. So for that we use formatting, format and value. What did this happen? So we need a comma. See, or we can use format value of a equals a. So this color change means the value, it will be taking the value. So I follow this one because for me this is very much readable, but anyone can use any method of this one. And one more is this, sorry, print value of a equals plus a. Oh sorry, so for that we'll have to now okay, so what is the error happening? Cannot concatenate string, that is not a way. This is an integer to string, so they are saying we can't concatenate integer to string. So for that we use, so how we'll convert a to string? We just have to give this as a in the bracket. This is called as typecasting. Typecasting means we are changing the type of a. What is the type of a? Is int, and then we are changing it to string, so that this print only takes strings, so that condition is satisfied. So we do this, see, all these are printing the same thing, but we have 1 2 3 4 5 methods in Python which you can follow. So now if I say I want to print B, okay, now what will I do? I can't do everything now, so what will I do is I will change this to A. I'll assign poetry to A. So this here it will be added, here it will be, here again the point is percentage %d goes for integer and this goes for S for string. So formatting is okay. Whatever the format is, it will be converted here and it will be added. This is also very good. And here A is already a string, so we don't need that conversion there. So now let's try. See, everything is added. Similarly, C, you can try C with that. Okay, I will print here. Okay, with the comfort that I have, I'll print with value of C is C. Okay, so for me that is better. I follow this method to print things. Okay, so I hope you have things clear now about this. Now we will, one more thing we'll study about is the interaction. Now how you will ask a user to input. Like now I gave 4. I'll remove this. Now I gave 4 to A. B I'll give 5. Now I want a user to give the input. Now I am the programmer, I am giving the input. Now I want user to give input. So how will I ask the user? That is the command we use is input, and we are saying enter a number. I can be ready, please. Okay, so I'll add that, and whatever the user enter is stored here. Okay, so print A. Now see, please enter a number, and this is waiting. See, it is still waiting for my response. So I am entering 12 and you get the print 12. But now I will show you one thing what's happening. It's a type of A. Okay, enter number 23. It is string. So I expected what? A number, right? So but the problem is whatever the user is entering, it will always take it as a string. But if we want to assign it to a number, like we are going to use a, this variable a as always a integer type of thing. So what we do is we typecast it. Whatever the string that comes here, that will be typecasted to us integer and it will be stored here. Now let's see. See, the type is changed to int. What is the what problem will we have if we don't change it? That we will check now. We don't change the type and just let's check 23. Okay, once more. 23 is string. Okay, now I am adding b equal to 3 plus a. Is this possible? Let's check. Print b 23. See, integer is 3 is an integer, a is a string. So we can't add our number even if the value is 23, but it is saved as a string because this input returns a string that whatever the person is entering. Okay, so we will typecast it to int. Or if you don't want to put in here, like if that is confusing, just try here also so that you get the logic. 54. It is type is string, but for addition we converted it to integer and then it's added, and b is now happy. Now we don't have any problem with this also. We just b just want a integer. Even if we typecast it or we can typecast here, it's okay. So this is a standard method that we follow because we want to, whenever we assign it in the proper type. So we don't want, like later in we edit a pro type that is not basically followed. So okay, so now let's give an example of okay. I didn't change the font, sorry. So last time we knew how to commit, right? See. So this is what I want. Please enter your name, please. So we'll do this. Okay, name equal to input. So this is what we want to print. Please enter your name, and that should be added here and print Python. Okay, so what we will do, get input, please enter your name. Okay, that will be stored in a string. That is okay, we want a string here, and then print. I'm using the format method, f method, hi name, whatever the name I enter here. Welcome to Python programming. Now let's make it different. Harry Potter. Hi Harry Potter, welcome. So I hope this is clear. This, whatever the name I entered, is replaced here. Okay, now I have another question, so that I change the type so that you get clarity of the things. Okay, now please enter a number, multiply it with 3 and give the result. Okay, so input. Okay, I'll give number equal to, we are typecasting whatever we are giving, then we are using the interaction command. Please enter a number. Okay, and whatever the number is, we are multiplying it with 3 and we'll give the result. That is 9 into 3. Whatever number into 3. Okay, so now either we can do this 3 into number. Okay, I'll do both. Print f. Please multiply it with 3 and give the result as. So B is having the number. Now let's try what is the output. Enter the number 27. See? Or you can also do it as, let's check, 3 into number 2. See? This is okay. So if you don't, this takes 2 lines to print. This needs just 1 line to print. So it depends on how, is there any limitations that you have in your requirement or anything, depends on that, you can do it. Anything is fine, unless this does not go like this and this and this. So this is a bit complicated. So maybe like if you want to calculate the compound interest or anything like that, those equations are a bit complex, so it's better to assign it to a variable that you have and then do the print or do whatever. But now for simple things this is okay, otherwise the other method is also fine. So I hope this is very clear. We covered about the variables, we covered how to print the variables and the data types that we are having, and then the user interaction command. Hope this is clear with the examples, and we'll see you later. Thank you.